It's not what token we're talking about. We're talking about a lot of different tokens. It's just we're warning you like what to kind of vaguely look out for and stuff like that. And you're gonna start seeing a couple of YouTubers that are gonna, when PulseChain launches, they're gonna be like doing really good jobs. Like, hey, this is what PulseChain is. This is what PulseX is. This is what this like all the right. They're saying all the right things, right, to make you believe that they're a good person, and then from there they start
You
dropping
know
the shit.
what's crazy? You know what's really crazy? And this is true in Wall Street and everywhere in finance.
Yeah,
The sometimes in terms of perception from the get go, right from the jump, sometimes the perception, like the difference in understanding what is a person who's going to, basically give you good information and all this stuff versus somebody who's going to take advantage, right? Because it's really, for a lot of people who are new to the industry or new to finance in general, sometimes it's very hard to tell, right? And so the difference between those sometimes can be razor thin, or it can be, very gray or hard to see the difference, right? And
right.
so actions speak way louder than words. That's number one. But then on top of that, right, some of the things we've mentioned here today, we can't mention all the details on YouTube. Like there's parts of it we can, of course, but it's much easier and better to explain that in the crypto mindset course. And we've had portions of webinars where we've described those things in much, much more detail in the
Right.
past. So we'll tell you guys how to spot those differences, right? What are some of the tendencies that you might see? What are some
Yeah.
of the things on the chart you might start to look at, especially for early stage projects that will give you warning signs. And that way you can avoid getting rugged in the future yourself by recognizing those types of patterns. I think that is super valuable because a lot of people out here in crypto just, they don't have the balls to say, how those things work because there's frankly a lot of people pulling that type of shit in crypto and at different degrees and different levels, right? And so, you know, there's some people in this industry that think, calling out that game is, kind of like tattletaling or being a rat or something, right? Where in reality, it's like, no, you got to fucking save yourself. You got to avoid that shit like the plague. You got to recognize it if you can see it.
No, definitely. Where the hell was I? Oh, there it is. Okay. No, thank you, man. He's like, you guys have been a blessing for us. Single father, two boys and a daughter. Your kids, let me tell you this, statistically, single fathers are better than single mothers. That's facts. Why women deserve less. Shout out to Myron. But no, but that's true. For people who don't know, Rollo Tomasi was raised by a single father. If you didn't know that, single fathers raise better kids and stuff because they make sure they have morals and they're more logic based and stuff when they treat when they act with their children and stuff like that. And like father, I'm saying this really like fathers are really needed there, especially for those adolescent years to keep the kids on the straight lines and to hug those daughters so they out of those stripper shoes. I'm telling you, and the OnlyFans, I hope. I mean, every day the fathers have to keep evolving. All we had to be afraid of is them landing up the strip club, but now we gotta figure out a way for them not to get on OnlyFans. Yeah. So absolutely, man. Shout out to all our single fathers out
Oh, you froze the
there, but
hell up.
single mothers doing something to raise. I'm sorry.
Oh, you just froze up real bad for a second. Sorry, I missed what you
I,
said.
I'm all you would imagine with the internet, dude. I'm all the way at the highest, like yeah. Anyway, yeah, this internet's yeah, it just is what it is. But shout out to single fathers, but shout out to single mothers as well. There's a lot of red pill women out here that are in the space and stuff that are raising their kids right. Just make sure that you put a rational male book and really teach them how it is and stuff because I think a lot of single mothers have to teach their kids how women really are to protect their boys. I think a lot of what I've noticed, and this is throughout, like not just watching Fresh and Fit, but watching a lot of other channels as well in the red pill space. The moment a single mother has boys, they start realizing some of the kind of bullshit that other women are doing to their kids and stuff, and they don't find it really cool, you know.
Yeah, that's
So
very true.
yeah, so there you go, man. Yeah, Jesus, yeah, it's they're just trying to stop the gains. But okay, so what's going to happen once PulseChain launches and stuff? A lot of these guys are going to flip over, and that's one thing. So we're going to get a lot of these guys a lot more of a flip over. It goes viral. It does really well. But what's going to happen is it's gonna crash at some point. It is. We like everything. Hex crashes 90%, 80% of the time. You're going to have a big PulseChain, PulseX, everything crash,
Yeah,
and then
Bitcoin goes down to 70% all the time as well.
right. What's going to happen is here's how possibly we can get that $25 thing. Ethereum's Bitcoin's having the halving. We're having the presidential election. They're not coming after us anymore in Congress, at least for a good year. The price of Bitcoin can finally reach above $70,000. We can even though I say conservatively we're going to get an $8,000 Ethereum price, it is well within the realm of possibility we can get $14,000 on Ethereum. That's not even crazy moon math. That's very possible. 8,000 is kind of like the low end there.
Yeah, 8 to 14 is like a super realistic range for Ethereum.
Right. I mean, shit, it can go as high as 25 as well, 25K. I mean, Ethereum too as well, but it all depends on how hot the market gets. It all depends.
And how much dominance it takes and how early it breaks into a new all-time high, because we saw Ethereum hit a bear market low 6 months before Bitcoin. So why not have Ethereum at some point, basically hit a new all-time high first? Who says it can't happen?
If you can, we can actually,
there are some people out there who say it can't happen, but they lack understanding or imagination, or they're too maximalist to get their own head out of their ass. But hey.
So KC Smith, are you guys doing an emergency stream if PulseChain drops suddenly during the course? Yes. So look, let's just say for some reason when we're doing Crypto Mindset Q2, PulseChain launches. Pause. Courses get paused. Everyone inside the course, inside the Citadel, is going to get a starter webinar to make sure, like, hey, this is how you do your PulseChain transactions, you move this, how you do bridges, all the starter stuff. But for the guys who are in the Crypto Mindset Q2 courses, we're going to show all the advanced strategies, which coins this, which coins that. I mean, we're going to take care of the guys.
Devil's in the details.
Devil's in the details. And then once it actually is like went to a point where it's more calm waters, we'll commence the courses and then go from there. So the courses will just temporarily pause. We're going to make sure we take care to the nth freaking degree our Crypto Mindset Q2 guys. So just like look how much we took care of our guys in the last course. We took 6 months in between courses.
Yeah,
we've never done that.
Alleged fight clubs with that, of course.
Oh, alleged fight clubs that a couple fight clubs that 2-for-1 deals and stuff. But hey,
sure.
Boom.
Go to David right there. I think he has a good question, and he's been trying to get it answered, I think.
Sorry for spam. I want to get on the Crypto Mindset course. Can I expect to make enough to get in on the course with 2K on ETH after May 9th? Yeah. So if all you need to start the course is about $1,000 in your own portfolio, and then you can grow it from there. That's definitely. But remember, you have to try to DCA as well. It isn't just like I see a lot of guys trying to get in, and they're like, I have this much allocated. That's all I'm doing. Trust me, as you're in crypto, you're gonna DCA more in. But the thing is we're gonna get you to get into good prices. So right now is a great time to buy crypto, but definitely get into the course to learn what you're doing, because if not, you're gonna get kind of dicked around basically.
Right.